Fala galera, beleza? Aqui quem fala com vocês é o R1
e o R2.
Nós somos do canal TWOROLA e vamos para mais um vídeo de NBA 2K aqui.
Bora lá!
Não esqueçam de se inscrever no canal, compartilhar o vídeo.
Gostei.
Isso.
Se inscrevam, dê um like lá na nossa página do Facebook.
É isso aí.
O link tá aí de baixo, aí, descrito aí de baixo. Vamos lá, eu vou de Oklahoma.
Vou de Pacers. Paul George.
We want to congratulate Kyle Lowry and the Raptors. They will be among the 16 teams battling it out.
Os playoffs tá todo vapor aí.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Só jogando,
mesmo.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. Welcome everybody. We have the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great in some minds,
Shaquille O'Neal. Ele é meio vesgo, né?
Moments away, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for Oklahoma City, prior to the game, Coach commented on their level of confidence in the locker room, and he feels.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here.
O Silvio está a mil. Ele gosta de jogar fora de casa. Aqui.
Vamos lá pro jogo, hein? Façam suas apostas.
So Indiana wins the tip.
Aposto de
So here's
bola.
Oklahoma City's starting group. Westbrook and Oladipo, the athletic backcourt duo. Steven Adams is out there with Gibson. And it's Roberson.
Começa errando.
And at 6'7", 6'8", Thaddeus Young, definitely more a small ball power forward, but that seems to be the way the league is going these days.
Paul George.
It is, and in spite of his ability to fit into that small ball mantra,
Não é possível, a bola não entra.
Primeiro rebote de Westbrook na partida.
Excellent left-handed slasher.
Não tem jeito.
Putting big numbers on the board when he gets it going.
Agora não teve jeito.
And you know, with Ellis,
Lá
his
de
quickness and
sacaneou
speed is
agora.
not just limited to the offensive end now. He's just as focused as a defensive player.
Três.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Pacers have
Puxar o
gone just
contra-ataque
before we get
agora.
this game started. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Gibson. Pass to Teague. Here's Turner. That's good.
E 3 pontos.
Olha lá, de só olhou. Não fez nada. Faltando uma tarde de banana.
Aí vem o fortíssimo candidato MVP.
And Adams kicks to Westbrook.
E mais uma.
Nada. Hoje não vi.
Eu estou aproveitando enquanto isso.
7-0. Beleza.
They're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue
A bola
to
tá
grow and
quente
grow
aí,
from
quem
here.
quer?
And Andre
bola
Robertson
tá
is going
quente.
to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The Pacers making a switch here. Miles is checked in. 1:22 left to play in the first. Westbrook against Teague. Will it go? Another shot. And it's late in.
Difícil, miserável.
Parece enfim.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a
2
team
minutos de
going.
jogo.
We'll see if that's the case here.
Alô.
Indiana moving the ball around. Turner passes to Teague.
Errei.
Oklahoma City's
Impossível.
gone over 3-point line.
Errada.
Nothing yet going outside.
É bonito.
Knocked loose. Paul George with the steal.
Ai, chigadas. Faz
This
isso
is
não.
his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first.
Está abrindo
This
vantagem.
season, Paul George returning with a vengeance. I mean, the season prior largely lost to that catastrophic broken leg he suffered when playing with the USA national team. The kind of injury that you didn't want to look at more than once if
Tá
you
difícil.
decided to look at it at
Que
all.
passe. Que passe ótimo.
E convertido. Errada.
Massacre
Steel
nesse
count.
primeiro
Turn it
tempo.
into a quick slam at the other end. It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony
Opa.
right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a
Será
great
que vai fazer o
defensive
primeiro
play
ponto da
triggering some
partida?
instant offense.
Yeah, I remember
Realmente
GA as
chorou
an
mais cedo.
irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Boa.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line. And it's
Mais
served in by
Tá
Stevenson.
fácil.
Oh, he just punches that
Defesa
one
não tá
down with a
funcionando.
fury. And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all.
E chorou e caiu.
Basket counts.
Enfim.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The steal.
Errei.
Here's Cantor.
Ah, não é possível.
Eita.
Buzzer beater.
Boa.
É
Muito
boa.
boa.
Chegou próximo. 4 pontos.
Esse daí tomou vitamina de banana.
Can't talk to Monte Ellis.
Bem batido no mixer.
I think I had that all my life. I always.
Esse daí ficou falando baseado.
That kind of relentless determination is something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he's been around for a decade in the NBA as a consistently good player.
Melhorar.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment.
Ó.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of
Ih, vai
turnovers,
matar.
making sure they turn them and
Costas.
Hey, 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 watch out
É,
now.
papo lá
Watch
no
out.
jogo.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time
Fala aí,
for
gente, é
that
só
kind of
concentrar
flair.
aqui.
In a close
Aí eu
game,
tomo
the
um
important
smack.
thing is to get that 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Sai
Come on,
batendo.
he had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin, there. I mean, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, smartphones and other technology are ubiquitous nowadays. Clippers head coach Doc Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said. He recalled his championship season with the Celtics. One of the best things that happened to them was during the preseason in Italy. The players couldn't get a wireless signal, and they had to actually talk.
E mais uma.
Yeah, that connection between players can make it happen. Thanks, David.
A fantastic heads-up play there
Não,
from
faz.
Young to find the open man. Well, he's an intriguing player, Thaddeus Young. I mean,
Deixa eu
look at his
concentrar no
frame
jogo,
and his
cara.
game. I mean, he seems like he'd be a small forward, but he's played at the power forward position for years now, and I think that's in part due to the way the game is played now in the NBA with stretch fours and spacing the floor. Thaddeus Young fits into that kind of
Acontecendo
game
um
quite well.
terremoto aqui na cidade, gente.
He certainly can score at the power forward. Young has ability to space the floor and tack off the bounce. He's pretty special at that position.
Yeah, he really is. You know, he came into the league only after a year in
Daí
college.
desconcentrou.
Grown into a reliable scorer as a slasher and small ball forward.
Tem como errar.
He's found and carved out a nice niche for himself.
Possível errar.
Shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems
É,
like they can't miss it up
Abrimos
there.
uma boa vantagem agora.
Esse garrafão.
Oladipo against Teague. Stevenson dishes to Young. Here's Teague. And again, it's Indiana.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top. Some changes for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Young. Paul George comes in for C.J. Myers. And it's Ellis in for Lance Stevenson.
Nossa, lá
You can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's
Nossa,
palpable,
foi
Greg.
feio,
I mean,
velho.
clearly, you can see the
Foi
frustration.
complicado.
And it's understandable. I mean, right now, they're on the wrong side of a big run.
It's good on the putback. Gibson's got his second basket of the game. Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job. Keeping himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Muito agora.
Those kind of plays in the
Posição
offensive plays
psicológica.
can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can.
Acertando.
They can't
Não
allow
tá
him
jogo.
to beat them to too many more of those.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc. A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Adam's shot is good. Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player.
100% chance de acertar isso.
He can be the engine.
O Jorge é mestre no arremesso de 3.
This is to Gibson. McDermott kicks to Roberson. And again,
The
rapid fire threes coming from everywhere.
Vantagem de 4 pontos para os Pacers. Vai acabar. Tá? E
And a pretty tightly contested
The 2K Sports halftime show.
Não estamos lá, mas
I would call that a competitive first. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output for both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we... And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to...
Não tão bem. Esse... Vamos agora ao tedioso show.
Welcome back, everyone, to Indianapolis, Indiana, where the famous Chase Tower stands tall above the city. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far, with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Paul George really making a difference here. And even though the defensive pressure and attention was squarely on him in that first half, he was still able to be the most important player on the floor.
But for him, Greg, it's nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, we don't expect anything less, and I'd bet he has even more in store for us during the stretch run.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Indiana, George and Young are the forwards. Teague and Monte are the guard set. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Partida começou travada.
There's George, and it's blocked. But they get it back. 6 to shoot. Teague for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The Pacers were a much improved team last season, and easy to see why with Paul George back in full health. This is a team that was the #1 seed in the East back in 2014. How do they get back, guys, to that level?
Well, guys, it's a whole new roster, a whole new style of play for them, so growing pains are inevitable. I thought getting to the playoffs, pushing the Raptors to 7 games in the first round was a good step. Really hard to compare this team with the Hibbert and West teams that got to back-to-back conference finals. I mean, I think they need another difference maker alongside Paul George to continue to rise in the Eastern Conference.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Al Jefferson is now well known for his footwork, but he says he was a willing student when he first broke into the league. He said, when I got to Boston, I stole Paul Pierce's ball fake. In Minnesota, Tom Gugliotti used to kick my butt every day in practice with his turnaround jumper, so I stole that. Everyone I go against has something to do. I steal it, put it in my own form. Evan?
Imitation, the highest form of flattery. Thanks, D.A. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pacers lead by 8. Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Yeah, I think some of the players, Greg, quite honestly, are heavy-legged. I mean, they don't seem to have been warmed up effectively here to start the second half.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them. Shots good from Young.
It's going to take a lot more than that to keep Young from converting that play.
Thunder trailing by 8. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's Sabonis. And in it goes. 52 seconds left to play here in the third. In the corner, Miles with it. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And Turner the bucket on the assist. And that's now 6 points for Miles Turner. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Stolen by Brooks.
Que você fez?
And it's slammed in by Young.
No foul on that finish by Young.
Na conta do Westbrook aí, porque
Under trailing by 11. Passes to Umbridge. Takes a three. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Hoje só o Westbrook.
só o Westbrook sim faz. De 3 nem de 2, não tá acertando o passe.
É o Adams faz isso.
Out left to the wing, and Miles kicks to Young. And Ennis Cantor picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
6 segundos.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. The shot by George, wide open.
O George.
George has got the lead now for Indiana.
And George is really comfortable from outside. I mean, he's got a high release point on his shot, which makes it very difficult to block.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Aí, tá ferrado, ferra mais aí.
It's not going to go.
Tá bem.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly clear, but you never know. Pacers leading by 11, and Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Roberson. Taj Gibson is out there with McDermott, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's Oladipo in at the point. That'll go on McDermott. That is his first
A minha intenção agora é segurar pouco a partida, não preciso correr muito atrás, né? 11 pontos de vantagem, deixar o tempo correr.
And George kicks to Ellis. Back to George.
Go on McDermott. Não tá ajudando não.
E é falta de novo, mesmo jogador.
Outside George. Ellis kicks to George. Allen for the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got his third rebound on the night. Pass to Oladipo. He feeds it to Adams. He kicks to McDermott. Back to Adams. Oladipo outside. The tray. Roberson can't in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Indiana making some changes. Turner comes in for Allen. Young is subbed in for C.J. Miles. And then for Oklahoma City, Ennis Cantor is checked in for Adams. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Doug McDermott.
And all those hours in the weight room paying off right there, fatigue. Nice finish through the
Well, you know, C.J. Miles was drafted right out of high school back in 2005 and has over a decade in the league now and really in his prime as an NBA player. Quality swing man can give you good minutes whether he's starting or coming off the bench.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Olin.
During the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. We'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Missão impossível esse final de
season as the Pacers guys look to go small from time to time.
And you know, the power forward position, not his best position defensively, guys. His defense has improved overall in recent years, but his metrics defensively suffered because he was, in many cases, overmatched from a size standpoint. Offensively, he's a streaky shooter who can get it going from the three-point line and take you off the bounce in the paint.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive, and could be considered a statement win for the Pacers.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have it we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Turner. You can't look back at major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it. Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness.
Does he ever?
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Pushing up on the changes now. Lance Stevenson comes in for George. And Brooks subbed in for Jeff T. For Oklahoma City. Sabonis is checked in for Gibson. Doug McDermott comes in for Roberson. And Abrinas subbed in for Victor Oladipo.
Pra nada funcionou hoje. Ficar menos feio. Porque já tá.
To the inside, Sabonis. It's rebounded by Stevenson. And Turner kicks to Ellis. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner.
If it wasn't out of reach, it
Estamos
is now that last little spurt.
And when I put the brakes on now, I just say keep on letting it fly.
Off the mark. So no problem for Indiana.
Nada de 3.
This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
R2, né? 2 vai embora até sem roupa.
Excellent defense.
Vamos encerrando o vídeo por aqui.
Se inscrevam no canal, cliquem em gostei, comentem, acessem a nossa fanpage que está aí embaixo. Muito obrigado e até a próxima.
Valeu e até mais. Falou!